Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Man, oh man, where to even begin with this one? I have never seen such a disgraceful story. I don't even know where to begin with this one. The world is completely backwards. I don't think anybody needs me to say that. And every single day, all the woke left do is just prove that they're soulless. Let's be honest. Now, we all know on the 10th of September, Charlie Kirk ended up losing his life in such a tragic way. And you would think, the side that talks about being kind and considerate all the time would also come out and join everybody else and say, hey, look, this is truly heartbreaking. This is sad. It shouldn't be going on. They would offer thoughts and prayers to his family, his wife, his kids, everybody that worked for Turning Point. But no, they can't even do that. A lot of these people are celebrating this. And I know there'll be people watching going, wait, hold on, it's not all of us, it's not all the left. When I see a post on X mocking Charlie Kirk, losing his life, getting hundreds of thousands of likes, I'm pretty sure I saw one that got 500,000 likes, then I think it's fair to say it's a lot of the left. And I think every single person who is mocking this whole thing should be named and shamed. And in this episode today, mate, we're going to be talking about trans cyclist Chelsea Wolfe after he, just like the rest of the woke left, was celebrating Charlie Kirk losing his life in some of the most deranged social media posts you will see. Looking like that, I wouldn't be showing my face and celebrating anything, I'll be honest. But these people, they have no shame. However, this isn't the only reason this trans cyclist has gone viral, because at a women's cycling event, people held up signs saying no males in female cycling, and he proceeded to go on one of the most unhinged rants. It is clear to see that these people are perfectly normal. Now, before we get into this story, ladies and gentlemen, if you could, as always, just make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, comment on this video, share this video, and the Daily Mail go on to report. Transgender Team USA cyclist celebrates Charlie Kirk's in disgusting post, and trust me, they are disgusting. Despite many sporting figures condemning the Chelsea Wolfe, who featured as an alternate on the USA women's BMX team at the Tokyo Olympics in 2021, openly welcomed the assassination. Biological male Wolfe's personal Instagram story was littered with celebratory posts in the wake of Kirk's death. One of the posts, which has since expired, featured a report from USA Today on the horrific, with an animated caption of children's cartoon character Dora the Explorer, according to Fox News. Above it read, "We did it." What? What is wrong with these people? You have to be possessed. Seriously. There has to be a dark force attached to you to go ahead and act like this. It is truly deranged. In another, Wolfe shared a selfie giving a thumbs up with a caption that read, "Being a is completely optional, by the way." What? He didn't have to do all that, but he did. And now he's dead. Don't live your life in a way that the world is better following your death. Mate, I'm telling you, Jesus, give me strength. Wolfe likened Kirk to a yet again in a separate story, adding, "We hate because they want us dead." How is Charlie Kirk a This is mainstream media language. This is leftist liberal brainwashing. Every single day they come out and they say anybody who has a different opinion to the left is a fascist. Among the slew of posts cheering Kirk's death, Wolfe reshared a message that read, "He just wasn't a conservative we disagreed with. He was a fascist organizer." Again, as I said, the buzzword, fascist. I guarantee you, if you ask this person and any of the people on the left who go around saying, "Oh, fascist, fascist," that's what they sound like, by the way. Go ahead and ask them, what is a fascist? And they will slowly go into silence. They do not even know what it means. They just hear it on the news and go, "Oh yeah, no, he is a fascist," right? Idiots, mate. But he was a fascist organizer who built his career spreading racism, misogyny, homophobia, transphobia, Islamophobia, xenophobia, and anti-immigrant hate, actively harming marginalized communities every single day. Show me a clip where Charlie Kirk is any of those things. I know you like to throw around buzzwords like it's absolutely nothing, but there is no clip you can find where Charlie Kirk is racist, misogynistic, homophobic, transphobic. You guys label buzzwords to anything that goes against your worldview. Again, they probably couldn't define any of these words. However, because of how viral this has gone, Team USA have now distanced themselves from this trans cyclist. As you can see, the New York Post says, first transgender US Olympian celebrated Charlie Kirk's death, then allegedly told a protester to go suck a sawn-off shotgun, and we'll get into that second part in just a bit. But Team USA has distanced itself from its first openly transgender Olympian over vile posts celebrating the assassination of Charlie Kirk, as he was also alleged to be a cyclist filmed telling a female protester to go suck a sawn-off shotgun. These people seem very approachable and very nice. Chelsea Wolfe, a BMX rider who previously said he only wanted to win an Olympic medal to burn the American flag. What? Oh mate, these people get worse. But they took to social media to share multiple posts celebrating Kirk's, which came seconds after he was asked about transgender masks. And as you can see, there is one of the stories this stunning and brave individual uploaded. But let's get into the second story, because, man, you can just see how much aggression, how much hate is behind this trans movement. It's absolutely insane, really is. But that same weekend, Wolfe was alleged to be a transgender cyclist making obscene threats to a female protester who asked if there were men in a women's race in California. Of course it's California, where else would it be? Go suck a sawn-off shotgun. The rider, identified as Wolfe, was heard saying repeatedly in a video seen more than 2.5 million times since being shared on X Monday by Women Are Real. And let's go check out this post because it's absolutely disgraceful, and it's so annoying because the amount of stuff I'm gonna have to blur out is gonna be an absolute nightmare. But as you can see, Women Are Real go on to say, in speech marks there from the person in the video that has been identified as Connor Wolfe, Chelsea Wolfe, whatever his name is, go suck a sawed-off shotgun. You're a piece of right. But Wolfe is notorious for threatening women, celebrating Kirk's death, and vowing to burn the US flag on the Olympic podium. These are the people that we're supposed to try and have a conversation with. These are the people we should bring to the table and debate certain things. How do you talk to these people? How? There is no way in any reality you're going to change their minds. There is no way you're going to get them to sit down and have a pleasant discussion, because all they know is anger, hate, and aggression. It is a waste of time to talk to these people. But let's check out this video that has been posted again, that has now been viewed on X 2.8 million times. It's around 2 minutes long. I'll see you in a bit.
What's going on here?
We got some out here crashing the race, and they just stole their protest sign. Get.
They stole what?
I can tell you,
Their
these two
protest
women had a sign that said
No males
no
and female
males
cycling.
and female cycling.
I don't have you in there.
And we're not a big fan of it, so
Yeah, we don't.
So we just took the sign.
That's how we feel about these parts. This is America.
Do you know that we were actually asked by women racing to come here? Women
this
racing
race you
against you.
weren't.
Oh, yes, we
Not
were,
in
hon.
this year's.
Yes, we were,
Even
mister.
even if you were, we don't give a because
Okay.
they're also sore losers.
Well, you know what? The
We
women
steal
that you
their
think
sign
are your
too.
friends
Yeah.
are not your
So
friends.
great. Thanks for letting
Sounds
us
like
know
they
that
should
there are more of
get
you.
more skills.
Yes, and they're riding next to you,
They should get skills.
racing you, okay?
And they can't do can they?
Unfortunately, today,
You ain't gonna get anywhere with Formula Fix.
really?
You got somewhere with Yusuf, but they were already fascist all along. So
Okay.
like,
All right. So a woman who actually wants to race against other women is a fascist?
I'm gonna play some music.
hell yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for
Bye.
having the man show.
Bye.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Shotgun.
Thank you.
Go self-starter shotgun.
Why should women have to race against
Self-starter
men?
shotgun.
Why should women have to race against men?
Self-starter shotgun.
We don't want to engage with you. So
Self-starter shotgun. I'm sure you can figure it out.
Why do you let men in the race?
I don't want to engage with you because I don't respect you. Bye.
Why should men have to race?
Go, Michelle!
What was that? This is the mindset of these people, by the way. Look how they talk. I don't even know. You know, with all the videos I've made, I'm running out of words to describe these people. I have none left. What you just saw there is classic woke, leftist, liberal behavior. These people are truly nuts. to act like that when, you know, women just want to compete against other women. Mate, you shouldn't even be there in the very first place, yeah? And you go ahead and treat them like that. You're only competing against women because somebody out there has decided your feelings matter more than truth, reality, common sense. Deep down, you probably know you shouldn't even be there either. You're a man. Compete against men. Leave your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen, about this story. What are your thoughts on, firstly, this trans cyclist saying the stuff that he was saying, not only about Charlie Kirk, but also his behavior at this cycling event? And then I want to also hear your thoughts on the left, a lot of them, because it is a lot of them, celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. I want to hear your thoughts down below. If you have enjoyed this one, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, share this video, follow my socials down below in the description. But until next time, until tomorrow, it has been your host JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.